where I am an artist. I paint on canvas, and I am here in the Conroe, Texas area, here in the United States of America. And I am in my little house here in out in the country. So I have my food that I got from the food pantry locally. So I went to the food pantry on Tuesday. So you actually have to make an appointment on Monday, but I waited too long. I was piddling around. I'm always like making content for YouTube. So I love making content for YouTube. I love making shorts on YouTube. So if there's anyone out there that loves watching shorts, I love making shorts on YouTube and I love to promote my art. I paint on canvas. I have lots of canvases, and all my canvases range from anywhere from $50 a piece to $5,000 a piece. I can also do paintings that are like portraits. I can do people on canvas. I can do pets on canvas. So I can do anything. I can do murals. So I have my passport. I can travel all over the world. I can literally be ready to go tomorrow. I have my passport on my refrigerator. Like I will show you guys, my passport is ready to go. I could travel to Dubai. I could travel to Egypt. I could travel to Paris. I could travel to Italy. I could travel to all those wonderful Cayman Islands, all those really cool places like that. Like, I'm ready to travel. So, anyways, let's jam out. I've got some good vibes going. I've got some really nice music going. We'll just have a good time here in the kitchen and cook some authentic Tex-Mex because let me tell you what's going on. When I was 23 years old, I worked for Walmart. Y'all want to hear a story? I've got a great story for you. If you want to hear a story, tell me. I want to hear it. Hi, how are you, Chad? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. How's your day going? What time is it in the world for you today? What part of the world are you in? So, let me tell you guys a little story, and then I'm gonna try and tell you my stories and cook at the same time. Let's see how that goes. I I'm new to telling stories, so you guys help me with the stories. If you have questions about my story, let me know, and I would be glad to ask your questions. You ask me questions, or if you have a story, if you have anything to add to my story, I want to hear your story. What do you have to add? Thanks. Dark. Oh, thanks, Chad. Welcome in. Moonlit. Moonlit doll stories. What do you mean, moonlit doll stories? What do? You write books? Interesting. All right. So, anyways, moving on. Um, let me grab a container. I'm thinking like a bowl. I'm gonna put so I got some chicken. One second here. Let me get my camera going here for you so I don't lose you. I don't want to lose you. So, all right, let me grab a bowl here and we're gonna put the chicken inside a bowl. So I got some chicken thighs from the food bank this last week. I went to the food bank for the very first time ever in my life. I have never been to a food bank in my life. What about you? Is there anybody out there that you've been to a food bank? Like I have been on the giving end of the food bank. Like my dad, actually, my stepdad, well, let me tell you, we're getting started. Yes, we are getting started. So okay, I have my bowl here ready to go. So I have we're going to put this bowl in front of us. And if you guys really want to see what I'm doing, I can aim the camera to where you can see. But I think what I'll do is, instead of getting my hands super dirty and full of chicken meat, is I'm gonna get a some tongs from my drawer here. And I feel like we'll get some tongs, and then I'm thinking like a fork, like some type of a fork situation. What do you guys think? I'm thinking, tell me what you guys think. So, how about, are do you guys like these tongs? Or hi, hello. Can't, is it? Welcome in. Okay, so should we do these tongs? Which tongs should we use? These, I'm gonna say number 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Cooking? Yeah, we're cooking. Thank you, Working Vaughn. Welcome back. How are you today? Thanks for joining. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, my feet got cold and I took my slippers off, but I'm gonna put my slippers back on. Okay. Yes, I remember you. Yes, you are welcome. We knock. Yeah, we not king. We not, we not king. This is an interesting song. What is the fit? Oh, the fit. It is 12:41. Yes, I stay up really late. I stay up late. I'm gonna have to see what song this is. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I want to find like a fork. I know I have a fork in here at some point, and I'm not seeing a fork, but maybe I'll just use like a regular fork. Or should we just use 2 tongs? Cooking stream, yeah, almost done with Chad. Almost done. What, Chad? All right, so okay, how many quesadillas should we do? I'm thinking 3. Like, I like to eat. So what do you think? Like 3 quesadillas? So we're gonna do some quesadillas. So I have these fabulous flour tortillas that came from the food pantry. Yeah, quesadillas are amazing. Okay, so how about we'll get our tortillas going. I'm gonna get the burners. We'll get the tortillas going in a little bit. I'm gonna turn the burners up. Thank you, Can't. I'm gonna just call you Can't. Yes, so I got some chicken thighs from, yes, chicken quesadillas. I got chicken thighs from the food bank here. So shout out to the Houston Food Bank. They take care of folks. I gotta drink my water, y'all. Okay, so let's grab some of these chicken thighs. Yeah, shout out to Houston Food Bank. You've been to Houston? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. How did you like Houston? Did you enjoy Houston? Oh, the airport. Okay. How was the airport for you? Sorry, guys, I can't. Yeah, Houston is humid, definitely. It was good. Well, I'm glad. Oh, you went to NASA? See, I have lived in the Houston area for 13 years and I have never been to NASA. I should definitely go to NASA. Like one of these days, yellow stoplights. What are you talking about? Where are you from? NASA? Yeah. I have. What do you mean? Where are you that you don't have yellow stoplights? Where in the world are you mean to tell me there's places in the world that don't have yellow stoplights? Oh, are you saying the stoplights are completely yellow? Is that what you mean? Chad, I don't know what Chad is doing. All right, I feel like this is enough. I've got 2 chicken thighs. So I feel like this is sufficient chicken for us to do some quesadillas. So I'm going to put the bag of chicken back into the refrigerator and I'll be right back. So here we go. I'm just putting that chicken, all that chicken. I've got to figure out what all I should do with all this chicken that came from the Houston Food Bank. Oh, is it? Yeah. So now I feel like I need it is some AI. No, this is the real me. Yeah, shout out to the Houston Food Bank. Yes. No, this is a real person. I'm real. I'm real. My eyes are blue, honey. My eyes are blue. This is the real thing. You are, thank you. We not king. We not king. You weren't calling me. Okay, now I'm gonna just shred this chicken up and we are going to use it for our quesadilla. You know, I'm using, should I use a knife to shred this up? I feel like now I'm gonna say give the give the a sharp knife. Okay, are y'all ready for a sharp knife? So I have a fabulous cleaver that I really absolutely adore. It's in this wonderful sheath. I'm pretty sure this sheath is leather. I'm not sure, but let me give it a whiff. I'm gonna say that's leather. Nothing like the smell of leather, right? Do you love the smell of leather? I'm thinking that's leather. I'm gonna say it's leather, but we're just gonna go with leather. So, anyways, we got our knife, and I I do love a good cleaver. You gotta love a good cleaver. So we are gonna take our cleaver and shred this chicken right off of the bone. Oh, leather jackets. I love a leather jacket as well. Nothing like a leather jacket. Now, the thing about a leather jacket is that it will last you forever and ever, won't it? Now, now, don't ever play with sharp knives. I don't recommend playing with sharp knives. You don't ever want to play with sharp knives now. Don't ever run with scissors. Don't play with sharp knives. That's a no no. You definitely don't ever want to do anything like that. Yes, now you never want to throw scissors. Throwing scissors is very dangerous. You don't ever want to throw scissors. And now, unless somebody's coming at you, then you take apart your scissors and you're like, I'm Edward Scissors Hands. Then you be like, all right, bro, it's either me or you. And then I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, it's like All right, I got to defend myself, and if it's me or you, then it's gonna be you, and then that's all there is to it. But when it comes down to it, that's how things have to be. Yeah, right. You gotta love some Edward Scissorhands. Now that was a great movie. Yes, Johnny Depp. He is doing an artist contest, and all of my artist friends have been accepted into that Johnny Depp artist contest, which is pretty awesome. But anyways, should we just take these scissors and start shredding this chicken? I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna take. I feel like we're just gonna be like Johnny Depp and take these. This is a pair of scissors that came from my grandmother's estate. So shredded chicken, yes. We're gonna do some shredded chicken. Yes. Yes, my friends, they got to be in this wonderful art contest. So that is so cool. I really am I'm gonna turn this song here. This girl, you're not fooling me with this remake. And I'm gonna turn this song too. We're gonna turn it to another one. Let's see, do we like this one? This is a great one. I love this song. You can't go wrong with Billie Eilish. Do you like Billie Eilish? If you like Billie Eilish, tell me you love Billie Eilish. Okay, so now we are taking these two. So this is a pair of scissors that came from my grandmother's estate, along with this beautiful necklace that it was an Avon necklace, and along with these beautiful earrings that came with her estate. So when was it? About a year ago almost. Yeah. Oh, we not king. You gotta send a lot of gifts for that. Thank you, we not king. I appreciate that. Yes, she was an amazing woman, very meticulous. She was, oh my goodness, like you could learn from her. She was maybe not the easiest person. Maybe, she would be negative sometimes, but I mean, talk about the cleanest person you ever met. You know, that bug is there. This fly, I should we just kill the fly? I feel like it's time to kill the fly. Oh, thank you. The fly's on the apron. Okay, we're gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill this fly. Oh my goodness, I did not kill the fly. Well, eventually I'm going to end up killing this fly because we can't have a fly flying around in this kitchen. That is unsightly. And that fly is really distracting me, and we can't have the fly distracting me. This is real. Yes, it is. Yes. R.I.P. fly. I'm going to kill this fly. This fly is going to die. Fly, you're going to die. I'm on the hunt for the fly. Okay. I have my fly swatter. And okay, this fly's gonna die. Y'all. I'm on. It's gonna die. It's gonna die. Okay. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. This fly is I see the fly, but I haven't killed the fly yet. But it's going to die. Don't worry. We're gonna kill this fly. Before this, before this, how long should we? Oh my, I see it. I see it. Every second, every minute. How should we do a timer for the fly? Okay, I almost. Thank you. Yes, I have done. I do get ready with me's on TikTok. Good. Is it? You like this one? You like this one? Thank you. We not king. I appreciate that. Okay, so at this point, I should do the get ready. You want to see the process? Okay, so I am thinking about leaving TikTok all the way. I've been streaming on TikTok for 3 years, and I've been considering going full time, leaving TikTok and going full time on YouTube. Should I just stream on YouTube full time all the time? RIP TikTok, just leave TikTok and we're gonna go to YouTube all the way. Full in 100% YouTube, streaming on YouTube all the time. 8 hours a day. Should we stream 8 hours a day on YouTube? Stay here. So no more TikTok ever again. I'm leaving TikTok. I will never go on TikTok. I will always be on YouTube forever and ever. I will be a faithful and loyal streamer on YouTube. What do you guys think that? You guys like that idea? Should I just stay on YouTube and stream on here? Just stay on YouTube. I should just stream on YouTube all the time. You guys like me streaming on YouTube? Definitely stay here forever. We love YouTube. YouTube's awesome. Thank you. You like my taste in music? What part of where are you? What part of the world are you in? Thank you. Yes, this was my grandmother's chain. Shout out to Houston. This was my grandmother's chain. And I helped. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I helped take care of her when she was in the nursing home. She fell, as they do. She was basically starving herself, as they do, and basically wasting away at her in her house. And then as you start starving to death, you don't think clearly. So, anyways, yeah, she fell because she was so weak. And then my aunt told the EMS to take her to the hospital, and she did not want to go. She was a very stubborn Southern woman. And yes, it's okay. So, yeah, the EMT, basically, my aunt said, you better go to the hospital, or I'm coming down there to make you go to the hospital. And she said, oh, bet. Okay. I guess I will go to the hospital. So she allowed the EMS to take her in the ambulance and go to the hospital. And then there she went to the nursing home, and they were trying to get her better to where she could go home and be in comfort in her last days. But she obviously was, too basically she had given up. Both of her sons had passed on. So she was like, you know what? I'm done. I've traveled the world. I've lived my life. So she refused. Yes, yes. Yeah. Well, yes, she refused to go to the hospital. And then my step well, my aunt basically made her go to the hospital. And had she not gone to the hospital, I wouldn't have been able to say goodbye to her, or a lot of other people would not have been able to say goodbye to her. My stepbrother would not have been able to say goodbye to her. And there would have been her own granddaughter, great granddaughter, got to see her before she passed. So that was a very nice thing that happened before she left this earth. So, anyway, okay, so I'm shredding my chicken here, and I'm so happy you could be here with me today. I'm here in my kitchen. Oh, yeah, I could get deep. I could start crying on a dime. I've cried few times. Yeah, back to the shredded chicken. Yes, let's shred our chicken off the bone. Yeah, so such is life. I mean, there's a time to die, a time to live, a time to rend, a time to sow. That's all life. Life is cyclical, isn't it? No, I never cooked with her in my life, but we did go to the mountains. They used to have a log cabin in the mountains in New Mexico. So I have some pretty good memories of the log cabin in New Mexico. We would drive all the way from Austin, Texas, and we would drive to the cabin in New Mexico. It was a 12-hour drive. And my brother and I would be in the back of their, I believe it was like a Jeep wagon or something, some type of something that had four-wheel drive that could get you through the mountains in the snow. Yeah, 12 hours. Oh, you've been to Galveston. That's great. Galveston is a fun place to go. I really enjoy going to the beach in Galveston. Now, one day I would love to go to San Tropez and visit the crystal blue, clear waters. But for now, we have Galveston. It's not too far here. So I love to go to the beach here in Galveston and walk along the sand and hear the ocean in my ears. I love to watch the waves crash against the sand. It's so soothing, isn't it? Yes. What is the best beach you've ever been to? What is the most spectacular, the most beautiful beach you've ever walked along? So we've got I'm gonna kind of run my fingers through all the shredded chicken and make sure I don't have any bones in there. You don't go to beaches much. Why? Now, why wouldn't how far do you live from a beach? No. Kanta, welcome to the chat. Now, where do you live that you don't live close to a beach? Do you beach in St. Thomas, Virgin Island? Yes. St. Star, Pearl, San Francisco. Now, you're not very far from, if you're in San Francisco, you're not far from a beach. Yes, you are close to a beach. Now, I used to live in Garden Grove, California, and I would take the bus to the beach. I would go to Huntington Beach, and I would take the bus. It was a 10-mile drive all the way to Huntington Beach. And that was the beach I would go to when I was in high school. And it was fun. I would go with my friend Robert Reyes, and when he got a car, we would go to the beach together and we would lay out in the sun, and it was so much fun. Yes, I do love the beach. Yeah, shout out to Huntington Beach. Garden Grove is very close to Anaheim, Texas. Anaheim, California, sorry. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, Robert Reyes. Yeah, he was my BFF. Yeah, we used to spend the night at each other's houses. Anaheim is where Disneyland is. Yes. So that's right, when I lived, and that's right, shout out to Robert Reyes. When I lived in Garden Grove, California, I lived on the corner of Catella and I forget the other cross street, but there was a Vaughn's very close, and I lived in some apartments with my dad on the corner of Catella, and I would walk to school. And I remember we lived on the second story and we were on the very corner apartment, which was really cool. I don't remember the exact number that was on the door. I want to say 207, but I'm probably way off. But, anyways, we were living up on the second floor of the apartments, and I remember being able to see the fireworks from Disneyland every night. So that was a great memory for me as a child when I went to Rancho Alamitos High School in Garden Grove, California. So that was a really cool thing. And I remember driving by Compton and thinking, wow, I heard about this place in rap songs and thinking, wow, Compton is actually a neighborhood and it's didn't seem as intimidating as I thought Compton was like a big, huge city. And I was sadly mistaken. Compton was like a neighborhood, as in as it is in California, where it'll be a it's literally a neighborhood, but it's really a city. Like my grandmother had her house in Cerritos, California, and it's basically a neighborhood, but it's the city of Cerritos. So funny things about, you know, California, funny facts, right? So oh no, honey, I was not in the hood. I went to a pretty decent school. Now, it might be that way now, but when I went there, it was a pretty nice school. And I have really good memories of going to Rancho Alameda School. So, anyways, guys, I see we are having a wonderful time here on YouTube. I was just basically getting in some reps, doing some YouTube live. I see. Thank you, We Not King. I appreciate that. So, anyways, I thought we would have a good time here on YouTube live. I thought I would test it out, get some reps in, and see how things are going. And anyways, I've really enjoyed it and we are wrapping it up right now. This is to be continued. I might do a part 2 of my Tex-Mex cooking. So please give me a follow. I appreciate if you could subscribe here on my YouTube channel. And I am just, if you want me to go, please cash at me like $10. If you want to cash at me like $10, I'll stay on longer. But like, I need to make some money. Like, I am an artist, I'm looking for work. So if you can Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, if you want me to stay on here longer, because on TikTok I would have at least actually made at least 20 cents by now. So I know YouTube is evergreen, but there's literally two people on here, and YouTube is very slow paced, which is kind of cool. I mean, I like YouTube, I appreciate it. So, yeah, seriously, I'm ready to go back to TikTok and wrap it up over there. It is 1:08 in the morning, so I'll kind of go back over to TikTok. So if you guys like TikTok, you've ever been on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is Dominion Enterprises, which is DOMIO. I'm sorry, DOMINION .ENTRIPRISES. So if you want to see me on TikTok, I would so appreciate you following me on there. It'll be a fun time. I will finish up. Thank you. We not king. I appreciate that. I will be finishing up the quesadillas on TikTok Live. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the comments. I really appreciate that. I'll see you later. Bye.